be shoutcasting in English because we are required, because this league is already in a Southeast Asian scale.
Actually, we can also put this one in DOTA2 next month.
Yeah, that can also be a good option. So let's see.
Finance
Invoker is
execution.
the first ban.
Hello. Sorry, we can really speak in Filipino.
I have a magic.
What's your magic?
Okay, so let's see.
Yes.
And I'm right.
So
Predictions, no haters. I think this game is still going to be Execration's game because
it depends on the draft.
ARCANYS has a slim chance of winning against Execration, especially with Execration. Execration is actually winning against international teams now. They beat a team like Arrow, which is one of the top teams in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
So that proves a big point that they are one of the team to beat, not just in the Philippines, but in Southeast Asia.
And,
So for a team like ARCANYS, this is a
challenge,
good,
yes,
in a sense, a challenge and a
very
good
big
opportunity for them.
It's a big hurdle if they can win. It's
It's also a good opportunity for them to improve.
hello to Mike Cosa. Si Mike Cosa pala to.
Sino?
Mike Cosa. Ay no, si Mike Cosa. Dalawang Mike Cosa, mga kaibigan. Mike Cosa is a very popular term for a gangster here.
Mike Cosa?
Yeah, Mike Cosa. Cosa is like an inmate in Filipino, right?
Oh,
Cosa.
inmates.
Inmate.
Okay, so Prophet.
Ban.
Ewe's Prophet banned. They don't like Ewe using Prophet. They
Maybe
think
they
it's
have-
not that good.
Maybe they have another lineup in their settings or setup. How do you use this Twitch?
No, I think it's just lock on one side. You have to
No.
put it up.
Oh.
Dire team ban.
No, it's not locked.
It's not lock. I don't know. Maybe it's not turnable. So
I
let's
want
see.
to greet myself. 5K MMR. Okay, ikaw na 5K. You're in the 5K.
Doombringer has been picked by has been banned by
10
ARCANYS.
seconds remaining.
I don't know why. Maybe they will try to pick a
Radiant
hero
team pick.
that is skill based.
Again.
That's
yeah.
one way to
yes.
think about it.
Yes.
I don't know.
Ulti base
Yeah,
actually.
maybe ulti based, maybe skill based.
Yeah.
So Nyx Assassin
Dire team
is their
good
pick.
Good pick.
It's
for-
actually a good pick because
Bad
it's very
rider,
flexible.
Flexible, can go mid, can support,
Yeah,
can go anywhere.
can
Oh, Youngblood also is here.
so but Rider, the Green Goblin, the arch enemy of Spider-Man, is actually picked again. I actually picked by Execration. So the Green Goblin is now on Execration side. That's the Green Goblin.
They're not allowing ARCANYS to
And
get
the
the
Scorpion
Lycan.
King.
Scorpion King, Sand King, yung
Green Goblin and Scorpion King
Scorpion Knights
together in one lineup.
Green Goblin. Actually, I like the Bat Rider and Sand King. Actually, this is the lineup of ARCANYS
Last game.
Last game.
Maybe they want to show ARCANYS how
How to do it? They want
to
school
use
them.
that lineup.
Hello. CKRNC. Hello.
That's
Greetings. I'm in my house.
So Apparition now being picked by ARCANYS on the other hand.
And,
So it's like it's like swapping heroes here.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have Apparition on the other side, you have Bat
Yeah.
Rider on the other side, the Sun King is on the other side as well. The Nyx Assassin is the only one new in the pool.
Yes, and people are saying Panot Gaming, yes.
10 seconds
Because the two of
remaining.
the guys on the right side of,
And
of the screen
5
are
seconds
bald.
remaining.
And you see Mike Ross wearing semi-formal.
Because
called
nothing
semi-formal.
goes wrong. Nothing goes wrong if you wear polo in a
That's called
event.
semi-formal. The top is formal, the hat is semi.
Hot semi. Alright.
Semi-hot.
So, semi-hot. Look at Pinoy Bulldog.
And looks like Ewe is
10 seconds remaining.
Ewe is looking at the camera.
it's not
Radiant
focusing on the
team
bands.
ban.
Oh, Nyx and AA. That's a
And
good.
Kimo is not even part of the planning here. Maybe he's texting a girl, or I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's in the
Who's
CR.
speaking anyway, ha? Bong?
It's Bong who's speaking, and it's just his teammates advising.
Actually, we really can show you the Cebuano peeps because
Oh, I didn't notice that Ewe is actually
5 seconds remaining.
bald also. Panochi Gaming.
Panochi also. Maybe he thinks that he will get better if he is Panochi like Bong.
Something like basketball also, right?
Yeah.
Most of the players there, 90% are bald. It's the same here.
Michael Jordan started it all.
Tama.
So Team Execration, waving in the camera, is Mike Ross, Mr. Ninja Boogie from Cebu. He's playing against his fellow Cebuanos.
Team back.
Hello. Greetings from our Cebu peeps. Don't be disappointed. Arcanis still has it. This,
Yeah. ARCANYS has a chance
has
to
a
win.
chance,
It's just
but
that maybe the composition in the first game is just too
not
much.
Too much for them to handle.
Yeah, it's just too much for them to handle. Imagine you have
10
Spectre,
seconds
you have
remaining.
Apparition, you have
Apparition.
Global Ulti, you
You
have
have- Who
Prophet,
has also a
5 seconds
global
and then
ulti.
Kimo chose to pick BKB. How do you stop that?
Yeah,
That's just too much for ARCANYS. So, for ARCANYS, I think they need to take it step by step. Maybe get good picks first, and then play
yes.
the lanes well,
the
and then
usual,
eventually get
yeah.
a good team fight.
Yes, good. Because Arcanis also has a very, very good hitter, which is MSR, si ano, di ba? Which is
Marvin. Nivram.
But the problem is, it's not being used.
Nivram is actually one of the most popular players in the South. He played one-on-one with
An
Jules
epic
before.
one-on-one with Jules, and everyone was disappointed when Jules used Mecha to
5
counter
seconds
his
Yeah.
epic SF Threads, Threads and Face Boots combo.
Who-
Imagine,
Who would ever forget that? I mean,
That's a
Nivram got the first blood, and the
Then-
place went wild.
yes.
But the problem is, he went for the typical Lothar and Threads combo, while Jules went for the Threads, Mecha, and Armlet
Armlet.
on
So,
SF.
The rest was history. It was confirmed. It was
He
a
was,
step.
he was
how do you
baptized.
say- How
He
do
was
you say,
baptized as the
How do you
best.
say in
of the best.
How do you translate in English yung tinagana sa bato?
It was Martin Stone.
It was marked in stone that the best SF of the Philippines will still be Jules.
Yeah, Jules
in
is
that
still.
duel. Oh my goodness.
But I think the best SF in the
almost
Philippines is
twe-
indeed Jules.
Almost 200 Cebuanos cried because they lost their money on that bet match also. It was a charity match actually.
So it's the rocker of Dota. Rock My World Dazzle.
Rock my
Bon
world.
Jovi.
Bon's job. Look at his outfit. He's a rock star.
He's a rock star. He's a real
Yeah,
rock star.
And look at his head. He's always headbanging.
Yeah, and he carries a guitar.
Headbang.
5
What he's actually carrying is a guitar with him.
Oh. Hello nga pala sa inyo. Lon, can you give me 1 key for betting? Pwede.
Okay, so Fox back in his seat.
Execration, thanks for my rares for winning the other day against
Arrow.
All right.
It's nice to see finally a Filipino team playing well against one of the top Southeast Asian team like Arrow.
Yes, Arrow is like the Pinoy killer also, always defeating
Not just the Pinoy
Mineski.
killer, they even won a series against Titan before.
Team pick.
Well, you know what? I was surprised when Mineski won against Nice One Dons One. You know Nice One Dons One? The
Ayun.
pro guy from RRQ, yung Jonet. The Jonet
RRQ.
guy. Oh, that was epic. Because you don't win against Nice One Dons One.
And
The
it's-
epic Viper.
And by the way, ARCANYS with a Let It Go combo. It's the Frozen lineup, my friends. Ancient Apparition and Crystal Maiden double
10
Ice Cube
seconds
technique.
remaining.
Double
And-
eyes. I'm gonna fish you because it's summer.
I think this is enough to put off the fire of Bat Rider.
Yes.
You have two Ice Heroes.
Execration
Reserve time.
can also have a very hard, something like a Spectre also, because now they have a Dazzle to just
Heal.
heal him, yeah, spam his
But I
heal.
think they will go for a Centaur.
Centaur, yeah.
They actually like playing Centaur when they have a Dazzle because
Centaur
because even if Brad Pitt goes in, they can still grave him and save him out.
I like the Centaur also, but the problem is they still don't have any hitter. Yet, almost these two guys are just waiting for their hitters, right?
Yeah.
They just went up for their off lane and that the two supports.
Actually, Rasta has been banned. I didn't notice it, but Kimo's Pac has been banned because he uses BKB.
Clockwork.
It should be banned in the pool. I don't like that BKB Pac. I don't want to see it ever again. And let's see. But actually, it's a good buy for Kimo in that game. He was defending himself that if he went in with a BKB, nobody can touch him except for Magnus. If he gets Rev Bolt, and then Spectre can easily hunt.
That's a very
10
nice
seconds remaining.
suggestion by him.
Smart.
Even though the world does not like that, he will still.
He has his
Oh,
own.
this is a good lineup for ARCANYS. It's very hard to catch.
So it's going to be
Weaver.
Weaver and the two
The Philippine cockroach.
ice-colded
I scolded, guys.
Apparition and
I have a
Rylai.
question. This is a serious one.
10 seconds.
What do you think is the
remaining.
gender of AA?
Gender of
Is she,
AA.
is he a, is he a he or is he a she?
I think he's
Because Crystal Maiden is technically a girl because she has boobs and you know he has the letter V.
Apparition. I think
Apparition
is
doesn't have, I think, the
10
balls, right?
seconds
Does he have a ball?
Apparition. I think is a monster that doesn't have a gender.
So
Same with Nyx.
it's an it.
So here comes Robot, the
Nyx.
Robocop.
Nyx is a guy.
Clockwork has been picked. It's the Robocop, the Rockstar,
Rockstar,
Scorpion King,
Robocat,
and Green
Scorpion
Goblin.
King, Green Goblin. This is the enemies of the Avengers already.
On the other hand, we have Elsa from Frozen.
5 seconds remaining.
You have the, you don't know.
The minion of Elsa from Frozen.
Oh,
And
actually, the Weaver is also
Reserve
a
time.
50-50 chance boy or a girl, right?
I don't know also.
Maybe we ask the audience. Maybe we can ask the audience. What do you think? What do you think is the gender?
Dire team pick.
What do you think?
Ilan viewers natin dyan? 1-3. That's a lot. So hello to all our international viewers. This is Strike from MineskiTV, and I'm with Lon.
Hello.
We've been casting this MPGL games since back in 2009, but we've been casting in Tagalog, and this year we are required to cast in English because it is now a Southeast Asian league, and we have to give an idea to everyone else on what Philippine Dota is about because we're famous for being trolls, what else? Bad teammates,
Yeah.
throw lords, but we also have a good competitive scene. We have esports celebrities, we have big events, we have
True.
professional teams, and it's actually nice for everyone else to have an idea about the scene here in the Philippines.
So AA is half-half.
Reserve time.
So
But the other guy said he's a boy, he's a guy because of his voice.
oh yeah. So right now, it's a
BB.
nice composition coming from.
Seriously, do you think BB has the Sharingan? Look at this.
I think he's the pet of Kakashi,
Pet of Kakashi. See, look at this.
the
He has a
copy
patch.
ninja. He's Kakashi when turned into the cursed mark.
Oh.
If Kakashi has a cursed mark, he will be like Bristleback.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah. Oh.
That's what Kakashi will look like if he has a cursed mark.
So it's going to be Crystal Maiden and AA and what do you call this? Weaver going for the tri lane. Who's going to be in the middle lane? Bristleback?
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know. Last pick is Mirana from Ninja Boogie. So let's see what's going to happen here for Execration.
Okay. AA's gender is unknown,
I told you it's 50-50.
but his voice is like male.
It's like is still.
Hello, Aldous Alexis Ramos from UE Caloocan.
What's up? Okay, right now we're
Hello
scheduled
to
on
Mr.
time.
Arvin Rizos. Pabati kay Alton Aureliano at Algin Bembol Suarez, mga cook ng Execration sa bootcamp. I like it. They have their personal cook.
Wow.
Execration has a personal cook in their bootcamp. Mr. Bembol and Alton Aureliano from Arvin Rizos, the manager of Execration. Actually, to those who don't know, Execration is actually a professional team. They have their own salary. They have a
their own
bootcamp.
bootcamp.
It's just that
They
they
have their
don't.
manager.
It's just that they don't have a sponsor
Yet.
yet. But Execration in itself is a sponsor.
Same as ARCANYS.
Same as ARCANYS. It's a call center in Cebu.
Based in Cebu.
It's a call center based in Cebu. And let's introduce both teams first.
BGO1 is using Dazzle. Kimo is using Clockwork. Ninja Boogie using Mirana. Fox is Sun King. And last but not least, it's E to the way using
With the
Bat
with
Rider.
the Green Goblin.
On the other
And
hand,
using the Elsa.
Elsa
The
costume.
frozen
costume.
throne.
Crystal
The
Maiden,
frozen throne, Crystal Maiden.
Gabriel Ramos. Piat Alas is Weaver.
Heinrich.
Nyx or Heinrich is
the Nyx assassin.
Bok is Bristleback. And last but not the least, That's it.
Yon.
KKN is
So,
using
I
AA.
think the Frozen lineup will really hurt in the lane. It's a matter of how Execration counter that lineup. That's the main problem.
Especially with the Weaver, they can be very, very aggressive on this try lane. And like, it's only a matter of time when these two guys will just spam the hell out of their skills and then just Sukuchi in and then get that normal attack to kill anyone who stands in their way.
And you can see Elsa now just looking, standing tall.
Yeah, we really
The
can
cold
say.
never bothered her anyway, my friends. On top of the mountains, just looking
Can't
at
really
his
say
kingdom below.
where ARCANYS guys are because they will hear us here from the execution side. So we need to be careful.
Execration is not an internet cafe. It's just funded by Mr. Arvin Rizos himself.
What's the
Double damage.
It's like
why-
IG.
why? Why?
It's the IG of the
I
Philippines.
have a question. Why?
Oh,
Why does
Whoa.
Arvin Rizos
I thought it's
what?
apparition mid.
No. It's Heinrich.
He's just fond of esports and that's why he funds Execration.
We always get guys like that. Maybe like Big Dog.
Big Dog J, you have
Hello nga pala.
Beho.
Hello to Mr. Big Dog.
Yeah, hello.
Wherever you are. Let's see.
Don't talk like he's dead.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
still
sorry, I'm
alive.
sorry.
He's still alive. Okay,
Heinrich
so
getting pounded
Oh.
one-on-one with a great one.
Bok with a short pause.
Yes. Ewe is looking pretty good here.
The Green Goblin.
Green Goblin with his boots of speed.
Actually interesting. He's in the dry lane, but he has a boots of speed. Maybe that's what. Oh, mid lane. This can be a first blood for ARCANYS. Fox can counter go there.
Oh, but
Hits
Heinrich.
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 Oh, what an impale by Fox hitting two. Gets a double kill and what a turnaround by Execration there. That could have been so bad for Execration, but a double impale by Fox just saved them from that team fight.
Heinrich was seen here and Boogie just threw out his Jumong or aka arrow and then
What an
suddenly-
arrow!
Yes,
what an arrow! But also, what an impale by Fox! The attention to detail, not just going for one impale, going for two impales, and getting that Crystal Maiden
Look at the
and Clockwork is very crucial.
look at the rages of the level
I
1
mean-
impel. It's like mini ravage already. It's very hard to impale like that. But
yeah, it's very hard.
nevertheless,
Level
good job.
1 impale and you get a Nyx, you get a Ryla, you have 2 kills early, you'll get a boost early, you can get a courier up early. That's really big. That's really a big thing for Execration.
You know, Fox is like just like some laying people don't really know him because he's not really that famous because Execration has a lot of famous guys, but you know, Fox is like the staple player in Execration. Day in, day out, he goes in. Not really that show offy guys that we see in Philippine Dota, but still doing a great job just for the team.
Oh yeah, that's true. So let's see. Fox has been the star of this game so far. Ninja Boogie in the bottom lane facing a Bristleback. Who
But-
do you think will win in this lane? If it's one-on-one.
I think BB will win. It
Yeah.
depends on the item.
I think so, definitely. Depends on who gets a better CS early.
But still a good job by Job and KKN going over the distance here just to gank Kimo. But the problem is there was a counter go by the Mirana.
They need those plays. They need those plays, especially
Aggressive
against
plays,
Execration.
yes.
Oh,
And one-on-one with a great one. You're seeing ARCANYS Bok getting the most of the CS. Oh, nice impale!
Here comes the arrow.
Here comes the
Bok
arrow,
can
and
go
unfortunately,
down.
he was...
What a play by Mike Ross!
Yes, he was facing. He was not at the back.
He
I
made
think.
sure that two star storms will fall
And the problem
to
is
Bristleback.
he was facing the right direction.
Yeah, he's not in the wrong direction. he was facing the wrong direction.
He was listening to one direction when it happened. So he went up. He went to face up Mirana,
Yeah.
and then that's it.
Went to the wrong direction, and the one
What a
direction is the
play.
wrong direction.
What a
So-
play by
Bok.
Execration.
Yeah,
Ninja
actually,
Boogie and
it's
Fox.
one of their most perfected play. I mean, they've been picking a lot of Mirana ever since. So I'm sure that Boogie and Fox knows how to make that combo
how to
happen.
do the timing and everything.
Yeah. So I think it's up to Team Job and company to bounce back in this tri lane because they can just play passive here. Because BB is falling in the bottom lane, so at some point Elsa and company has to help.
Yes, but still the gold is still in ARCANYS' way. Execration has the slight XP advantage because of the first blood by Fox. So let's see what's going to happen here. Bok already is buying his very fast.
Yeah, he's very farmed.
Oh my goodness, this Bok. What happened? Oh, he hasn't had anyone there to just bully him up.
I mean,
Just like you said, TryQ, you really can fight BB one-on-one.
he died once, yes, but he got the CS that
Oh
he
my
needed.
goodness, so much money in the back of BB.
And here comes Kimo and the rotation.
Oh! Wrong mistake!
Miscog by Kimo.
It's what you get if you're on a haste mode, brother.
It was a haste and he hastily popped
Hastily
the
pop
cog.
the cog. And
You should have
is
waited.
It is what it is, yo.
Patience from Kimo should have been the play.
Patience from Kibo.
Oh,
But
here
this one,
comes the
BGO1! BGO1
Oh.
fighting in the tower! You don't fight with BGO1 in the tower, you know.
Don't get in the fog against BGO1 because if you do that, you know what will happen. And here comes the oil coming out from Batrider. He's chasing Elsa. He's looking for Job. And Job, sneaky, but he finds Job.
Oh, what a play by Job. But still, Ewe, Akil is Akil. You have to also give props to Bong not dying on that process. But
And
he might die.
BGO1 has no mana, finally going down here.
Bad luck, Bong.
Imagine, they went in for Bong and two of them died both.
Yes,
That's a big thing
big
for
thing,
ARCANYS.
yes.
Those are the type of mistakes that they need to lessen coming into these finals. But Kimo being caught here.
Nice move by KKN and
Oh,
Heinrich.
and he didn't even need Apparition's help. Apparition didn't do anything there. He
Just
didn't
show
even get
and
an assist.
Get an XP.
You should have just hit it.
But it's okay. Heinrich is dominating the mid now, and that might be a problem for Execration.
It's up to Heinrich to step up in this game. You can see your tri-lane losing, you see your BB losing. If you're Nyx Assassin and your level is up early and you're getting some kills,
You need-
you
yeah,
need to be
use-
able to create plays on other lanes, not just the mid lane.
Oh no. I didn't like Box. I didn't like Box performance when he was listening to One Direction, so he went to the wrong direction, right? But
Yeah.
still, he's at the top of the food chain with his CS. So, what is happening in the Philippines, right? I never see BB at the top of the CS chain. But Execution is employing new,
Yeah, especially
new,
if he's playing
new-
offlane.
new meta strategy, 2-1-2. It's like Mirana, SK, and then top is Dazzle and
Bat.
Bat. So it's an unusual thing to also see. But
Actually, what they're trying to do is for Sun King to keep the pressure on the mid and the bottom lane, while Dazzle is just pulling,
help
pulling and helping Batrider to survive.
Yes.
Because Boogie can actually is already a grown up, so they can let him play
just
alone.
Play alone. But the problem is he really can't match up with this Bok Bristleback. I really think that in terms of laning, I think ARCANYS is getting way better
Yes,
because of
execution
these
is
trades.
from Cavite. To those
Right?
who are asking in the stream. Yeah, Green Goblin
But
with
the
green
problem
boots.
is, I think, the XP.
Do you think this is a good item choice for Job, going for an early Tranquil Boots instead of any item that can help his team out?
I think it's an okay thing. You know, Tranquil is always needed for Crystal Maiden because of her slow movement speed. So she's always shooting for the trees. She's shooting for the trees, and she has a Frozen movie, Frozen Part 2.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Frozen Part 2. Well, BGO1 is actually from Star Wars. If you remember Jar Jar Binks in the episode 1, it looks like Dazzle.
But even though ARCANYS might be in a comfortable spot in their basic 3-1-1 setup, TryQ, you should take notice that the levels for the supports and the heroes of ARCANYS are way down because of their classic 3-1-1 setup. Unlike Execration, look at their levels. Fox, Ewe, Kimo, BGO1 will hit level 6 in just a matter of minutes already.
Yeah, because the main problem is they didn't just play 2-1-2. They played 2-1-2 and they got some kills. So
Yeah.
when you get some kills on a 2-1-2 lane, you get more experience than the tri lane. So that's the main thing. You get more XP, and if you want to make sure what's really the XP story, we can check out the XP graph to
let's
make sure
See?
that's the five. Actually, ARCANYS is leading in terms
Yeah.
of XP.
Yeah, in terms of XP.
So maybe the 2-1-2 play is not that working well in terms of XP,
Well,
but
because they have a high level Weaver and Bristleback, the one that they're putting in solo.
yeah, that's the main thing. So
The problem is if these guys, Execution guys, hit level 6 earlier, then it's going to be a very hard fight for the supports of ARCANYS because they still don't have the levels to match up the skills that Execution will throw at them because of their high levels. I mean, let's see how will they react on this. While Fox is just reconnecting.
okay, so low dollar international viewers. This is Mineski Pro Gaming League. This is TryQ and Lon shoutcasting for the finals of Class S. If you're
Execution is
asking
also
what
one.
is Class S, Class S is actually the top 8 teams in
The
the
country.
Philippines.
Yes.
Every month, 2 of them are thrown out of the group, and the champion of Class A in Metro Manila is now the new Class S for next month, and the champion of the rest of the Philippines division goes to Class S next month. So 2 new teams are added every month and 2 new teams are thrown out every month. So that is how competitive the Philippine esports scene is. Class S teams are exchanged every month. So if you just relax a bit, you can be easily thrown out from Class S.
That's very...
So actually, if you think about it, Lon,
Yes.
as long as you're a mainstay in Class S, it's pretty sure, it's a fact that you're good.
True.
Can you assume that? You think we can assume that?
It's very hard to fight with the best of the best in the Philippines, but the problem is these guys are the best, but the problem is when they fight an international team, they're not that really successful yet. What do you think is the problem for the Pinoy teams?
I think the problem with Pinoy teams,
With exception to the ping, because the ping we already leave that we really can play maybe 150 100 ping is already good for us.
to be honest, I believe that ping is one of the biggest
Factors.
problems
Yes.
and factors for Pinoy team losing. Imagine, think of yourself playing without DR in Dota 1.
And something like very
And you're
hard.
playing against someone with a DR. And it's not just that. Times 2, the normal.
The normal stress is there.
I mean, if you're playing without DR, you're playing at 50 ms.
That's okay already.
That's not the ping that we're getting. We're getting around 80. So maybe add a little lag more than the normal no DR Dota 1. And that's how Pinoys play. And on other countries, it's 5 to
10,
20 ping. So it's like playing without DR and playing with DR. So that's a very big difference.
Wow, what a...
That's one thing, but of course it's still winnable.
Still
But the
winnable.
problem is that's
the ping.
for me that's a big hurdle already.
But and also the fans. When a Pinoy team loses, it's like you get cursed all over the world. But when a Pinoy team wins, it's like they are already the champions of TI.
But I do believe that one Pinoy team deserves to be in TI.
What team?
Anyone, as long as one Pinoy team goes there, because I believe that we have a good enough competitive scene.
Yeah.
And Southeast Asia, yes, deserves, I think, had 3 representatives last year. And one Pinoy team wouldn't hurt for TI.
Let's see. We just hope Ice Frog hears us or someone from Valve.
Especially with a senior that's really big, especially in Dota 2.
Yeah,
It will mean a
that's
lot
what
to
I'm
PHE Sports.
Yes, because we might be casting there also.
Yeah, that's also a
the-
possibility, of course.
If there's a Pinoy team. But back in the game, we are having some calculated pauses, I think, no?
And this is the problem. See? Even if it's Pinoy team against Pinoy team, we're having ping problems. Imagine when we're playing internationally.
Alright, let's see. However, these guys are also patient enough to play because they know there's a lot of at stake here. A chance to fight the Southeast Asian guys, the MPGL Seiya guys at the end of the year, and the chance to win $20,000 of a total prize pool
20,000 USD?
for
Oh,
total
here
prize
comes
pool.
Clockwork
Oh,
going
nice
in,
move.
going for Elsa here. Miss Frozen can go down and up. 2 hits to go, but here comes the cold feet. The cold feet from Appa. But it's
But
not
still,
enough to
not
stop
enough
that
to
robot.
stop that robot. What a move by Kimo, and what a nice Envy.
How do you stop that robot, my friends? And here comes BB advancing.
Oh,
Ninja Boogie
nice
goes down.
one.
Fox can be next, but that's a bad initiation coming from Team EXECRATION. And Boogie died in the process. Maybe it's better off if you don't try to kill BB.
But the problem is you don't have a lane to farm. That's the problem, right? Because your top lane is already reserved for Ewe. Let's see how. And this BB will be a problem for
You know what's really nice about how EXECRATION played this out?
what?
They protected Bot Rider so that Bot Rider can secure an early dagger. Because they know that if Bot Rider gets an early dagger, it can be a big game changer in this game. Imagine, you can pull in BB. Oh, Mike Ross, this can be a consecutive deaths from
Oh,
Mike
nice
Ross. And this is my first time to see Mike Ross with a bad start.
Alright, 1,000, 2,000, 1,000 gold difference and 1,500 and 2,000 XP difference. This is going good, getting better and turning out to be the best in, early game start for ARCANYS, even though the kills are on a tight lock or on a deadlock, but with the free farmed BB with the mecha and the cloak, she's unstoppable.
Yeah,
So,
let's check out the gold graph.
gold graph is 2,000 for ARCANYS.
Actually, ARCANYS is leading this game.
Actually, because of Heinrich also, Heinrich is doing a great job. Whenever his Vendetta is on cooldown, he will go gank. If not, he'll get the rune. Something like a very typical Nyx Assassin would do. And
Yeah,
just
but-
control and get some kills because of his skill.
Yeah, this is the thing that didn't happen early during the first game. ARCANYS being able to team up early because they were able to take advantage of the lane phase. And this is where they're good at.
Because
When they get a good start, they're really good.
They're very hard to defeat.
And here comes the rocket. Clockwork is waiting.
So many
Stalking.
TP
Is under attack.
going in and box.
Oh, Bot Rider with a dagger now. They want the Bristleback, an early wave from Bong, and they're focusing Bristleback, and he goes down. A deny can be
nice
done.
double impaled by Fox.
And
everyone.
going in is Mr. Ewe. Here comes the R from Ewe, right-clicking on apparition. He's still chasing, but he won't commit now. Let's see what happens. Kimo,
That was just a good
an
defense.
arrow
Dire's bottom tower
Woo!
is under attack.
missed by an inch, my friends.
And that's a nice defense.
That's
by
what I told
Execration.
you. If Bot Rider buys an early dagger, it's really a big game changer. Imagine that team fight. EXECRATION would not have won that team fight if it wasn't for the early dagger from Bot Rider,
yes,
because
that
he
early dagger initiation.
brought him on the tower.
Brought him to the tower, and then the fight just went in favor of
And here
Execration.
comes the swarm, the heart of the swarm, going in. Ninja
Oh.
Boogie is in trouble again. This can be another death for Ninja Boogie. Here comes Fox
Counter
with a
go.
counter go.
Oh,
What an
nice arrow!
What an
Whoa!
arrow on the verge of death. But oh my God, a shallow grave on Boogie.
Oh, what a prayer!
And
Living
he
on a
stays
prayer.
alive.
What a move by Jerbong!
What a play by Bong.
Oh my goodness, that's like Bon
That's like
Jovi.
me playing. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
What a play.
what a play by these
I mean,
guys.
the attention to detail of Ninja Boogie and the balls of Ninja Boogie to be able to still arrow in.
Arrow in, then TP out
Despite
because he knows
having a low
Bong-
life.
Yeah, and shallow grave for 5 seconds. He already calculated it, so he went out to TP. right after Bo casted it. What a play. Bon Jovi style, it's my life.
What a play.
It's now or never. And slowly but surely, look at the gold and the XP. It's now favoring going to Execration's hands. I've never seen Heinrich on that last two clashes. I think Heinrich needs to be more aggressive.
Actually, from what I noticed, the teamwork of Mike Ross and Bong is still there.
It's always there because they played how many years back already. So it's just like a throwback Thursday.
Yeah. Even though
They
it's
know
a
each
Sunday.
other, yes,
Even
it's a
though it's a
Sunday.
Sunday, every day is
Oh!
Throwback Thursday.
Nice catch by the Philippine Bulldog.
And the OP
Ooh!
by ARCANYS
The
is there.
double,
Here
the
comes the
Russian
counter
corporate.
go, but the shallow grave is up again on Kimo. Here comes the arrow. It doesn't hit anyone. But what a play coming from Operation with a nice counter go. But the problem is the hide was popped early by Mike Ross.
And,
And that just saved everyone.
yes, and very, very good Dazzle is getting into the way of ARCANYS, doing heals, doing shallow graves, doing weave,
Yeah,
damaging the armor of Bristleback
I mean,
and making it useless.
yeah.
So this Shadow, this Dazzle is doing
This
some
Jar
very,
Jar
very,
Binks
yes, but Jar Jar Binks
is changing the game.
doing headache, getting some, how do you say this in English? Yung
Dire's
nakakainis.
bottom tower is
Irritating.
It's irritating.
Doing some irritating moves for the ARCANYS
Yeah,
boys.
they could have had more kills
Yes.
if it wasn't for that Dazzle.
But because of Jar Jar Binks and his
He's Super Wand.
super, what do you
Jar
say?
Jar Binks and the Sailor Wand.
Sailor One. They're still alive and kicking, and right now,
Yeah,
Execration
and they're
is now
closing
leading.
in
Yes.
with that gold gap. But the problem is, if you check it out, I mean, Nyx is still farmed. Oh, you saw that?
But I
Click
still,
Sand King,
I
click
still
Sand King.
think that ARCANYS to have a kill, they need an initiation from a Nyx assassin, because the problem is Bristlebank can really be at the front right now.
No, they can actually bait Bristleback because he has mecha. The problem earlier is, yes, they baited Bristleback, but it was the tower that hit him. It can't be the tower. I mean, they can bait him, but not to the point that he gets pulled towards the tower too much.
Yeah, true. And also because of the not so much burst damage that ARCANYS has, Bong can just heal, spam, weave, and shallow grave anyone from his team so that their damage would be mitigated, and then they will just win the clash. That's why for me, I think Nyx should be the one to be the starting point if they want to win in a clash or to win in a gang. Nyx has to do Vendetta and then Cheppy someone, and then they just need ARCANYS to finish them off. Some of their skills anyway. Use their skills.
Yappy. And apparition in the mid lane now.
Let's see what is happening now. Fox already has this, man.
Yeah,
Not bad.
not bad indeed.
Look at Kimo. Kimo is, I think, buying BKB. What do you think? Let's see here. Heinlitz still getting his levels. He needs to have a level 11 so that he can be more effective in that Vendetta gank attack. So Kimo here is just scouting if ever there are guys hiding in the trees, I think.
Yeah, so actually it's a very early dagger coming from
The problem is still the gold is still in favor of ARCANYS with the last hits. 85 for Bok and 76 for Piat Alas.
Actually, that's one thing that you're up in CS, but they need to do something about it also. They need to keep the pressure against Execration because I think in terms of late game, they won't scale that well. Actually, they will scale better.
They have a Weaver.
Yeah, they have a better late gamer than Execration. They're actually doing good.
Because Micros needs to farm more.
Yeah, and I feel that Mirana is weaker than Weaver in terms of like right-click damage in the late game.
Yes, because of the Germinate attack and all those fuzzy things that Weaver can do. He can Sukuchi out.
He has
he
a
can-
minus armor for Swarm.
Then
He has a time lapse. It's like having 2 lives.
Yes.
And Bristleback, on the other hand, also has a very high late game
Potential.
capability.
But until they didn't really quite figure out yet
Oh,
and kill Bong first, they'll have a trouble
yeah.
at the late game because as long as you have a good Dazzle that knows how to heal, know how to shallow graves, it's becoming a headache for Arcanis. Oh,
Yeah, I guess that's the main thing. The most important thing is they need to be able to to check that Dazzle. They can't
maybe.
just let him
Yeah, yeah.
heal and cast Shallow Grave and cast Wave and
do
do
those.
everything that he wants.
Yes, do those Bon Jovi stuff.
You need to check that
Bon
Jar
Jovi.
Jar Binks.
All right, let's see. There's going to be a standoff here in the mid. Bok is just doing his thing, baiting. Let's see what's going to happen. And this might be another.
Oh,
Wow,
what a play from Mike Ross.
yes,
How does he know that?
because of this.
Yappy.
And they're still going for it. Counter go. Ninja Boogie. He might not go down. Time lapse out. No, what happened there?
What a play. The patience from Mike Ross.
Patience from Micros, and what happened there was Weaver was not able to press letter T time lapse to go out. What
Radiant's
unfortunate,
middle tower is under
unfortunately. And he died in the tower. That's a very, very greedy situation for Arcanis. Why did he do that? Oh no.
Okay, so let's see. Right now, Execration, yes, leading on kills, but Arcanis is showing some good signs here.
Yes. Even though they're almost doubling the kills, Arcanis still has the late game potentials. But right now, Execration is just getting their items farmed already. Look at Ewe, he has dagger and four staff.
Yeah, that's a very important hero, and it's really nice that your utility carry has is farmed up early, because you know we all know that utility carries play a huge role in the mid game. They
Yes.
join team fights,
They
they
make the
initiate
initiate,
plays. So if your initiator is farmed up, he is
Making your life
yes,
earlier,
yeah,
the
it's
carry.
easier for you, it's easier for the team, because of course he has that space to create for his team.
And see now, there's a pause again for Fox's PC
Nandito ba si Duno?
later.
Duno, nandito ka?
Wala pa siya eh. Baway.
Parang hindi ko na kaya na-escape. Good pa na ako.
Need coffee, man.
Oo nga eh. Need coffee. It's been a hell of a week for me.
Because we've been casting for how many days already?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so it's paused again by Arcanis. Hello to all our online viewers, especially to Southeast Asian viewers and Filipino viewers as well. Thank you for supporting Mineski Pro Gaming League.
Execration still getting that very big lead in terms of kills. Oops. Execration DC'd. 5-man DC. So we're just waiting for Waiting for them to recon. All right. I think we're back in the game, TryQ.
Okay, so here we go. What an arrow coming from Boogie. Another Starstorm will hit Weaver there. An ulti by apparition.
Middle tower is
Whoa.
under attack.
Nice counter go by Heinrich.
Yeah, Ninja Boogie finding his way out from the trees. Let's see, what a play coming from ARCANYS.
KKN was already killed because of AOS backup.
Oh, but Nyx Assassin behind the lines, going for Kimo. The damage and the grave is popped on Kimo, and Kimo
What a
stays
grave.
alive, and that missile will just be enough to kill Nyx Assassin. Bok.
Under attack.
Oh!
Nice arrow.
What an arrow by Boogie again. He has very low HP. Gets the kill. Triple kill by Kimo.
KS Rocket.
Radiant's top tower is under
And
attack.
and just for once, I thought execution was done there. But nice move
Kimo
again.
saving that
by
team
the-
fight for execution.
By Jar Jar Brinks, the unsung hero
I mean,
of execution, his shallow grave.
It's
his
really
shield.
irritating to have Dazzle on the other.
ARCANYS should focus
on the
him
opponent's
first.
team.
I think
Yeah.
Dire's
there's no
bottom
point.
tower is under attack.
There's no point for ARCANYS to
focus anyone except for
anyone
Dazzle.
except Dazzle first. Maybe if they have a
Radiant's
chance,
top tower is
because
under attack.
Dazzle is doing so much for them. It's becoming a very hard fight now for ARCANYS, and they're hiding in the trees. Maybe that's the plan. What's the plan here?
Yeah, and here comes the hook arrow combo. Nyx Assassin with a counter go. The
Oh,
arrow
nice
doesn't
bait.
hit.
Nice
Stormstorm
bait.
not enough. What a bait. Ewe goes down. Ninja Boogie on the run. Here comes the goo. They've been
They've been doing
Kimo
this.
is there. What a short hook from Kimo. BKB by Kimo. It's so early. BKB is up on Kimo. Let's see. Here comes the weave from Bong.
Is there. We've.
Oh,
nice.
What an arrow.
Nice,
Hitting.
blink in arrow to the
in.
face.
What a play.
What a play. This is how you do it, player.
He blinked in
But very nice bait there by Bok
and
here.
got hit by an arrow
Ewe
in
just,
the nose.
running and catching, lassoing BB, but they didn't know that they were also there.
I
The
mean-
backup of ARCANYS was there to just cover him up and then do the kill Ewe instead.
It was a nice plan,
Nice plan.
but the problem is ARCANYS was prepared for that go.
For that situation, nice move.
Okay, so ARCANYS and company going in for this mid lane. The arrow doesn't hit anyone. Kimo is in the front lines. Boogie defending, is looking for a target. Kimo finds one. He wants Weaver.
Oh, the
And
very
Weaver
nice
goes
pick off.
down.
Very nice pick off now. ARCANYS might just need to slow down a bit because the Weaver is dead and they might not be able to defend this first tower from the push of Exec. Oh,
An arrow
Woo.
misses Elsa.
That arrow is so sexy.
The queen from Frozen.
it always hits where you don't want to hit it.
Oh, blinking.
Who's blinking, man? This boogie arrow is so sexy. That's what
And here comes the missiles. The missiles continue from Kimo.
now ARCANYS' gold lead is just being scrapped out altogether by Execration's.
But they can bounce
Kills.
back here with this push in the mid lane. They're going together now. It's 4 of them in the mid lane trying to push this lane.
Let's see
But the
this guy.
problem is,
Let's see
one Ewe is enough to defend those 4.
Yeah.
Here comes the hook from Kimo again.
BKB! That's
Oh, nice time lapse
Oh.
out. The epicenter going in. But Fox is being targeted. It's everyone.
wow, Fox was bursted out already.
If he was grieved there, that could have been so bad for ARCANYS.
Yeah, but still, a BKB wasted from Execration and an epi that failed is
Oh,
a very
here comes
nice
the
move.
arrow.
Heinrich stunned. Ewe! Oh! What a
What a
grave!
shallow grave.
What a grave! Oh!
And they will try to fight. It's a weave. And the Mecha.
Now they want Bong. Now he wants their muscles.
And ARCANYS is leading.
Oh!
It's only 2 left
Oh!
for Execration, and the Cebuanos are on the attack. Here comes Weaver, going for Kimo. He wants Kimo. He has a streak.
Wow!
549 gold for Weaver.
Almost a 5 kamote.
Yeah, it's only
4-0.
it's only Mirana
That
who
survived.
was left on that team fight, and what a play from the Cebuanos team.
What a play it did, TryQ, but it was a very
It's all started with a miss
Miss hook.
epicenter.
Miss hook
The
by
hook
the hook.
that went wrong.
The hook that went wrong, he BKB in. So when the ARCANYS guys are very smart, they saw Kimo BKB in, they just fall back. Oh, this guy did some BKB. He's like a superstar, like bida-bida in Filipino. So,
Actually, the story of that fight, you know what?
what?
It's just that Kimo got the wrong fish.
Yeah, I think he didn't know that there was a Weaver.
Weaver, yeah. Because if he
When
got another hero,
yeah, that's already a good sign.
yeah, but the problem is he got the wrong fish.
He got the
He
wrong
got the fish that can time lapse.
Yes.
That's the main problem.
And
And
actually, the other problem is he pushed the BKB so early.
he had no choice because if he didn't
No, he's
press
still, he'll still be
BKB,
alive. But the
they could
problem,
have bursted him down. Oh! What an impale from the mountains of the south!
from the mountains of the south to the Cordillera Valley.
Oh, epicenter on the mountain! And the arrow!
The sexy arrow is there.
And
Oh
the
my
arrow on the
goodness.
mountain, and a lot has happened in the mountain. What a fight coming from both teams.
Oh, this is going to be an epic fight. Going all over the country.
TPing out is
Oh,
Piatalas, and
God.
he escapes that. What a set and series
What a
of
series of-
actions that happened there.
A series of unfortunate
That was
events.
an insane blink impale from Nyx Assassin,
Blinking
followed up by an insane epicenter on the mountain.
And then on the mountain and from the backland, my friends, is the sexy arrow of
The
Micro.
from District 12. He was hit by an arrow from District 12 in the mountain.
That's why you call him sexy, because you don't know where will it hit.
What a play from
What a
Micros.
play!
And what a series of unfortunate events.
Because when he climbed to the mountain, that's the problem, dog. When you
Yeah.
climb into the mountain,
You have
it's
no-
hard to fall down.
There's one entrance and there's no
And
exit.
no exit. Unless
Unless your dagger goes on cooldown.
yes, or you're like Garduse, the one who went to the Mount Everest, the Pinoy Pride.
Yeah, so let's see. Don't climb the Mount Everest if you're not ready. That's the story.
But that's a very nice play coming in from both sides, showing how it's done.
And
Oh!
here comes Heinrich again. He's been very aggressive in this game, but again, Bong with that shallow grave. But oh, he's dead on arrival in the hospital.
Because he died from the cold front, you know, it's very hard, and it will activate on the after the shallow grave hits. So it's a very nice counter for the shallow grave. And
Ah.
don't look now, guys.
ARCANYS is actually leading this game.
Leading this game, even though Execration is leading in kills. They're now the one pushing.
This has been one hell of a match. I just woke up from that mountain incident.
From that sleepy, but still
Heinrich,
Yeah.
check out Heinrich.
Oh!
What an insane impale again.
impale in the woods.
Impale from the mountains, from the wounds. It's
From the
coming
wounds.
from everywhere in the map.
Come on, show that sexy arrow.
But he got the Nyx Assassin. If he hits this carapace in this
Epi,
position.
what an Epi, but oh, the cold front is there. Oh, so much damage.
Oh
And the
my
Weaver,
God, Piat Alas going for BGO1. What an attention to detail by Bong. He know that he's being focused. Time-lapsing out
time-lapsing
is
out.
Mr. Weaver. But Dazzle still went down
The
because
sexy arrow. Oh, so sexy.
it hit the trees.
It hit the trees. But you know, Heinrich, the Philippine ketchup, is doing crazy stuff here. I love his stuff, my friend.
Yeah, I really
Impaling from the mountains, from the woods. Where will he impale
He's
next?
being very creative on the Nyx Assassin,
Maybe-
and he's been saving his team from losing this game.
Maybe he'll impale in this one, in the torches. Oh my
Maybe
goodness.
in
the
can impale from
caves.
Roshan, from the cage.
Oh, this Heinrich.
Heinrich is playing very well. He's been the star of this show with his Nyx Assassin with his creative impales.
Yes, and you don't count out also KKN with his cold front moves.
Yeah, don't forget the frozen combo. It's
Yes.
Elsa and company.
So, what a day this has been.
Yeah,
This
what
is
a
just-
finals this has been.
This is just game 2, brother.
Yeah, imagine we all thought that it's all execration in this finals, but look at now. ARCANYS is actually fighting back against execration, and they're fighting back with style.
Yes, fighting back with swag.
Yes.
Just a moment now, TryQ was very, very sleepy.
And here comes.
But I love these fights. They're not really that flashy, but it's very risky when you do that. Especially Heinrich, maybe I don't know what do you call.
Actually, if you watch Pinoy Dota, this is why it's fun to watch Pinoy Dota because
Oh!
it's not all calculated. But Heinrich caught in no man's land and looks like
Is going down. That's
is
very
going
bad
down. Too much fancy coming from Heinrich.
That's a bait, actually.
They got the tower in exchange.
Yeah, they got the tower in exchange. So maybe that's a calculated risk.
I don't know, but calculated risks are not the usual place from Pinoy.
Yes.
We just take risks and that's it.
That's it. It's not calculated.
Ewe, for stopping out. Here comes Piat Alas, the Weaver. Going for Sand King, is looking for Sand King, but what a hide coming from Mycross.
Yes.
Let's see if there can be a re-engagement.
Engagement. Oh, what a sexy arrow from Ninja Boogie.
And the BKB. Mirana is just chasing Elsa, but Kimo steals the kill.
That's part of the plan, brother. Part of the plan.
Kimo steals the kill from Ninja Boogie there. Kimo has been stealing kills everywhere in the map.
It's part of the plan.
And looks like it's a good choice coming from Team Execration to go for BKBs. Here comes Ewe. Nice move. The combo of the bad boys going for Piat Alas, but the time lapse. It's Pop.
Whoa!
And is still alive.
Another unfortunate gank by the bad boys. They really can't do anything about this
Actually,
one.
I think in the first place, it's impossible for them to kill
Oh,
that
yeah,
Weaver.
true. No, because they still have the cog. But the problem is Kimo doesn't know how to cog properly. Right? He can cog it. He can cog the Weaver.
Yeah, actually, that's true. If he got the cog right, maybe they could have killed that. But let's see. They're trying to secure that bottom tower now. Ninja Boogie Kimo going for the third tower, and they need it. And Heinrich, actually, ARCANYS is like re-energized in this game.
Yes, they're pushing and
They're doing the right things.
they're not really, they don't really care if they die or what. They just keep on pressure.
Yeah.
And they're
And the
trading towers.
exchanges that they're doing.
It's I think it's better for them. Look at the gold now. They're 7,500 ahead of Execration. Even though how many kills did Execration does already. But I think the problem, Mycross needs to farm more. Maybe a heater type of item now. It's not a good thing to just farm defensive items like
Okay.
BKB. Maybe. this one.
Yeah, actually, it's a nice choice for me.
But the problem is, you really can't fight toe-to-toe with Weaver for that right-click damage. He will destroy you.
Oh
if
no,
you go
the
to
relic is now up on Weaver. You saw that?
If you go with the late-game power, Execration will lack firepower. Maybe if they use the weave correctly. But the problem is, after that,
Actually, I think
There's
Mycross
no-
should not have went for
BKB
Oh no, a BKB is
is
good
okay.
for an orb.
Maybe Deso or what.
Maybe he didn't need an orb. Maybe, yeah, he went for a Desa.
Oh,
But here
nice
comes
move by Heinrich.
leaping in is Mycross. He gets one kill. Who said I don't need an ulti orb? I have more Star Storms. I have more arrows. I have more mana for everything.
Yes, everything is looking good, looking better for Execration. Even though they're not winning in the Gold Wars, it's not all about the gold.
Yeah, an interesting play coming from Execration. They fake Roshan.
Let's see how will ARCANYS react on this one.
But now they know since...
But now Heinrich needs to calm down a bit, I feel.
yeah,
He doesn't need that
too much
too
aggressiveness.
much aggressiveness and
Oh,
Papitas.
Reaver is up on Bok as well.
see how will Execration
Actually,
finish.
the carries of ARCANYS are getting their core items now.
Whoa!
The Radiance on Weaver. You
This
have
is-
Reaver on BB.
This is trouble in trouble in the jungle, my friends.
BGO1 running, and that's almost an arrow.
Oh, snap! That sexy arrow.
BGO1 running. They will try to secure that bottom tower, and they don't have a second tower in the bottom lane. I don't know what they're up to in
I
this.
think they're just
Oh,
waiting.
they're waiting
they
for
were
a-
this one. This
Oh.
one. Oh.
A Roshan fight is incoming.
Yes, I like this.
I'm feeling it.
Do you feel it?
I'm feeling it. There will be a team fight in the Roshan pit.
It's always like the one that I saw in Execration where they lost. One thing that they're really not in a good position is when they fight in Russia, they always lose. You see, in Alapet's match, the Emeru, the patience from Emeru.
The patience from Emiru play destroyed the hopes of Execration in that
Yes,
game, and
yes.
let's see if it will happen in this game.
Yes, the patience from Emeru. So, Execration is a top tier trade, but they're not really that.
Oh! What a play! Micros hitting that arrow.
Oh,
He lives
but-
in,
but
but
he
he's
gets
trapped
back.
in the trees.
He's
This
trapped in
looks
the
bad
trees.
for Micros.
BKB! Oh, nice
Oh.
out! But this is, they're in trouble!
Kimo!
Oh!
Everybody escaping from that one, but the problem is
But-
they're too far from the Roshan pit. And
What a badass BKB TP, my friends! Only in the Philippines, BKB TP.
leap in, trapping the trees, and you go BKB-TP. But the problem is, in the next fight, Micros has enough of BKB to save him.
Yeah.
ARCANYS is going for the Roshan, and Execration knows it. Here comes Matt Rider going in for Piat Alas.
Epi!
The epicenter by
It's not
Fox.
enough! It's not enough to kill Weaver! BB is still alive with the heart! Oh my goodness!
Frozen Field, and Elsa is singing.
Oh my goodness! What is happening?
ARCANYS just caught one from Execration, one from ARCANYS as well. It's 4v4. Let's see
Micros
what
is
happens. Micros in the middle of the fight
Nice.
is in trouble. Dazzle is not there to save him.
Ooh.
Bok
Bok
fighting,
is
staying alive. Fox saves him. It's 2 against 2.
Why is Bok facing around again one direction? The
Piat-
wrong direction again.
Piat Alas won't try to overcommit here because he knows that 2 bought out from Execration.
He should have fallen back and just do his quill spray.
He's wrecking havoc. He thought it was boxing.
ARCANYS is playing very well in this game. And an arrow hit. This is a sneaky Roshan coming from Execration. They can get this, but ARCANYS will surely won't
No, because the BB
won't give this without a fight.
Yes, the BB died, and Execration knows that they really can't do
Oh, they're
anything
trying
about-
to make sure, but Ewe can go down because of that. But nice
Oh,
grip
nice.
from Bong.
Nice.
Here comes the arrow. It doesn't need anyone. Kimo in the pit, facing Roshan one-on-one with the great one.
one-on-one with Roshan.
And
Oh,
here comes,
Heinrich!
Oh!
Heinrich is there! Oh, this could be a total disaster!
here comes Kimo. Let's see what happens. They're fighting for the Roshan. It's like they're going for the candy.
ours!
Who
It's
will get
ours!
the candy? Who got it?
Heinrich
It's Nick
got it!
Assassin. Heinrich got it.
Wow!
And Buono's got the Roshan.
What a steal! Oh my G!
And here comes Heinrich going for Bong. Elsa is chasing. They're going for the Dazzle. No bite yet, and yes!
Oh, Bong goes down! This is the most epic
Roshan.
Roshan fight!
What a Roshan fight.
You know why it's epic? Because Kimo was there just
Fighting
punching,
one-on-one with a great one.
punching Roshan even though he doesn't have any damage at all. Oh my!
He was doing everything to get that Aegis, but in the end, it was Heinrich who got that Aegis.
Kaya po,
And
Yeah,
at this
Pogi.
point, looks like ARCANYS is close to winning this game, but it's not over till it's over, till you have Micros on your other team, especially when he's using his signature hero, Mirana.
I like ARCANYS. You know, Heinrich is a very, very risky guy.
I like how he plays.
Yeah, how he plays is like a sugal. You know, it's in English gamble, a very, very
No,
big gambler.
he's actually playing like let it go. He's just letting the stand go. Just let it go. Going in, letting the stand go. He doesn't care if he dies, just going in no matter what happens.
What a move. Oh my goodness. 7,500 gold. Difference still a very doable game for them.
It's really a nice move coming from Heinrich, especially when he got that Roshan. That's really very crucial in this game. Imagine if Micros got that Roshan, or maybe even Clockwork got that Roshan. If it wasn't for that, they wouldn't
Very,
be this
very,
close or
very,
be in disadvantage.
very, very risky play coming in. Blinking in, impaling, and then getting the Roshan steal. That's how do you say this? Cebuanos are not known to be very risky, right? Or it's in the Pinoy blood. What do you think, Trike?
This is insane. This has been an insane game so far. I don't know. But for me, it's a very unpredictable game. I like how they're playing without risks. Without thinking
Without
about risks.
hesitation.
Yeah, without hesitation and not thinking about
this
risks.
is
They're just
ARCANYS.
giving it all out because at
ARCANYS
least,
Dota.
yeah,
Rawr,
ARCANYS,
Dota2.
Dota, Rock, Dota. We
Rock
all
Dota.
know that people from Cebu is the one who started the war in the Philippines first, and
When
they defended
their territory,
territory
very well.
very well.
Yes.
And now they're
Yeah.
trying to defend their territory.
It's like Magellan versus Lapu-Lapu.
Yeah, and
from their
Lapu-Lapu
history
is
class.
winning. Lapu-Lapu is winning this fight, and Lapu-Lapu is in the face of
And-
Micros.
And the problem is will they kill this guy called Bok, who also has a Heart of Taras, Blade Mail, Mega, Pipe of Insight. Everything he has is for his toughness.
Yeah, this
Who not?
this Southern Dota
Going
is
to be
just
tough.
playing very well. Is playing it's just ARCANYS is just impressed us so much.
Yeah, so I don't know what's happening with the execution.
Yeah, Execution has to calm down. They need to calm down because
Maybe
they are not winning team fights.
They just need Mirana to farm this or something that can damage them on the long run, because at this point, Execration can really do anything because the damage is lacking.
I think this Let It Go combo is just insane. Queen Elsa is just singing. Oh, here comes the arrow. But the problem is that Lincoln is still up. Let's see what happens. Piatalas will fight. And here comes the time lapse. Let's check if they will re-engage. And it's like a kidnapper from Manila. They just hit and run and then...
But the problem is, still, they lack the damage to kill the Weaver. And he's going for BKB. Very smart choice by Piat Alas, because he knows that the right-click damage of Execration is still not good enough to kill him.
Yeah.
He will also die. He will only die if he
Oh, mid lane.
gets pumped
This
by...
looks bad. Heinrich can be caught there, but the Carapace...
Yeah, he will only die, as I was saying, he will only die if he gets
Option
epic.
B, option B. It's another 5v5 head-on clash. Let's see. Moogie with the BKB.
He's doing the right-click damage.
BKB, Jobriel Ramos, Elsa with the BKB, and
Oh.
she's singing again.
Kimo, BKB also.
Oh no, don't sing beside Elsa.
And the problem is the right-click damage of the Weaver is
doing the right job for Execration.
It
And
was
they're just dying out of that
Kimo
right-click damage.
expected to kill Elsa, but the problem is when he cogged Jobriel Ramos,
She also
she had a
BKB.
BKB and just sing Let It Go on the
And the
side
problem
of Kimo. And
Heinrich
just,
again on the top of the mountain.
you like going in different places.
Yes, this guy is how do you say this? A mountain climber.
This is a Dota disaster.
Dota disaster.
Oh!
Oh!
Lincoln is now out. Here comes a series of stuns.
Oh,
Here
no.
comes the epicenter.
Nice
The epicenter is out. Elsa has no BKB. Is being chased. Yes. She has BKB. But here comes Nyx Assassin
Next
going
assassin
with a
is
counter
Ninja
kill.
Boogie. Ninja Boogie. Another BKB. Oh no, BKB charges one after the other.
Oh.
Ewe might go down
What
here.
a play by Jobriel Ramos. She's still alive. He was
Oh.
able to bite there.
Heinrich
And
is
still
there.
chasing. Unearned
Heinrich.
by Job.
the Philippine Ketchup. He wants to kill.
What a grave.
by Jerbong. Jerbong flexing his muscle.
Ulti on apparition.
Oh no.
Jobriel Ramos was
Oh,
the star of that
look at
show.
this. Heinrich.
Impaling BGO1. ARCANYS.
Heinrich with that carapace. Oh, Ninja Boogie buys back.
ARCANYS, Execration trying to defend their territory here. But what a play from that Crystal Maiden. That frozen Elsa
Oh, but
is
Kimo,
just playing so well.
He wants the revenge. Kimo wants the revenge. Nice hook by Kimo.
Okay, let's see. Ninja Boogie will chase. Here comes the arrow. It hits Bristle back,
Oh.
but is facing the wrong direction again.
In the wrong direction. He really wants to do the Jose Rizal style. Like when the arrow is near, he will just face up front. I don't know what's happening, but
Radiant's bottom
how
tower
many
is
times
under
that
attack.
the BB was hit by an arrow
You
in the
know-
face?
You know, it's not every day that you see a Crystal, Crystal
Crystal
Maiden.
Maiden's doing some pro moves.
Yeah.
She's very rich,
Yeah, I mean, she's being chased by everyone else, but
but she's still alive.
yeah, she manages to stay alive. She bites Kimo in the process and was able to kill Kimo together with that Nyx Assassin. And it's one reason why Job is one of the support of the year last
Actually, he
year.
was nominated. He was
He
the
won.
recipient.
Yeah, he
was
won
the recipient of
the support of the year last year. He's just 1 year in the competitive scene and he's just playing so well, especially with that Crystal Maiden.
What do you
playing
think?
it with his
What do you
swag.
think should be the next item of Piat? I think it should be MKB, so that because they lack stuns, they lack disable. So if ever there's a TP,
I believe that
BKB TP, or I don't know, Deso can also.
who
be.
do you think? Who do you mean?
Weaver.
Weaver.
I think
next
MKB.
item. I think he needs
Deso?
to get. No, I think he needs to get.
Daedalus,
I think he needs to get more defense.
Manta.
Maybe Manta is good. Yeah.
Yeah, because
He
he has already a very high damage output with Radiant, so Manta can be better. So that now it's very hard for Execration to actually pick off.
No,
Weaver.
actually, for Weaver now, he just needs to stay alive because he has enough damage to kill anyone from Execration because they're not that too tanky yet. So
Too
the thing
tanky.
is, he needs to get more survivability instead of damage because BB
Manta,
also has
Manta,
damage.
Manta is better.
BB also has
Can-
damage if you check out BB's items. He did not go for all-out defense.
Woo! Look at this money.
Imagine, 162 damage plus 22. So that's 200 damage on BB on his every single attack. And you have continuous quill spray that can come out from him.
And you have the nasal goo also.
Yeah, that's a really solid damage output. So for me, if you're Weaver, you just need to get more survivability type of items. Maybe a Manta is good. Maybe he can get, I don't know. I think Manta is good.
Manta. So that they can also push better.
Okay, so let's see. This is a push coming from ARCANYS. Let's see. Top lane, we have Heinrich and Bok there.
Ooh, this is exciting.
Elsa showing herself. Ninja Boogie and company. This can be their last chance to defend
Oh, look at this.
defend the north.
Oh,
Here comes
oh.
the pipe.
They're stepping up.
We are protected by the pipe.
The pipe.
Structures are fortified.
The arrow.
What?
Oh, dodged by BKB. And they will just choose to crash the barracks and the tower and the glyph is out.
Look at
When
this.
will Execration attack? Let's see. Here comes the attack. Here comes the impale. The
Oh.
MP hits on everyone. They're still alive. Jobriel Ramos in the middle of everything singing Let It Go. And they get the barracks on the top lane. And what a play coming from ARCANYS and Execration calls GG. 1-1 is the score. What a play.
What a play by the south side guys. Woohoo! Especially Heinrich and that epic
What a play.
moves. And still, the guys from Manila are shaking their